this is how I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna call this guy to tell just Ashraf. So. Hey, are you in the building? It's too cold today. I'm not sure what these guys doing. And anyhow, so it'll be great that if you can reduce a little bit. It's really cold. You just come in here. It just look like you're on what do you call freezing inside a freezer. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna get started. So first, I'm gonna go back to the question that you guys find difficulty. That's one way order. Of course, I'm gonna get started with the word problems. So the word problems are not gonna be finite, believe they're not easy. I can see it. Right. So let's go back. Okay, I got people popping up. Online class. All right, let me talk to everyone how they're doing it first. So I have Vaishal, Sharon, Michelle. All right. So no one did the homework question, which is great. Well, I didn't see it. So probably that you guys have done. All right. So let's going back to which question you guys have difficult with. So it's not all the questions are easy. So can you give the homework question you have handed back? And then he's going to correct it. All right. You need a handout for this, right? Okay. So let me give grade 9 homework. This is from last class. I should add in some polynomial. Here we go, sir. So you got this. Yeah, but she need the handout. Adding and subtract the polynomial, but she need the handout to check which question. Okay. She didn't get it. Okay.
Can we work? Can we work on?
This is adding and subtracting polynomial. Okay. So we're gonna go through those ones. We're gonna go through the questions. Did they pen? Yes. Okay. Hi, Sharon. How are you?
Good. How are you?
All right. Okay. You know what? Let's try the red pen today. I just got some super good quality red pen. So we can use that.
Can we work on question 15?
All right. So we're gonna get started, guys. And Sharon, where's your homework, man? Sharon? Hi, Sharon.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
There's your homework.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, sir. Where's your homework? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, Sharon, you had to speak up.
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
I can't hear you guys. I'll be back.
You might need to rejoin.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get started, guys. So I'm gonna going back to certain questions that's not easy. So let's going back to the question has a multiple steps here. Question number 13. So question number 13, it's not quite easy, and then I need to readjust. And then you can let me know if this just clear. Just look like I changed my knob. So yeah, it looks. It's not that bad. So this is not okay. Sharp.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let's get back to the difficult question, the word problem. I'm going to take up the word problem. There are certain questions I want to discuss, and then we will go from there. All right. So question number 13. To perform music at an event, Alice charges initial fees of $100 and a rate of $85 per hour work on event day. Therefore, earning for a booking can be modeled by the expression 100 plus 85T, where T represents the number of hours spent working on the day of the event. To photograph an event, Dion charges $70 per hour worked at the event and a one-time photo processing fee of $130. So state an expression represent Dion's total earning for the booking that T hours long. So I'm going to be going back to asking first verbally, if you guys didn't do that question, how would that look like? So let's go back to Vaishali. Vaishali, Can you tell me what the expression will look like for Dion's total earning? Why, Charlie? Okay, so let's going back to Sharon. Sharon, state an expression to represent Dion's total earning for the booking that T hours long. Okay, he can answer that question. Okay, so Nichelle, what is the expression for the total charges for Dion? Hello? Hello.
Hello?
What is the expression? You see that teaching online is math completely useless. So it doesn't really work. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the answers, guys. So things I need to talk about. So this is going to be simply, you're charging $300 processing fee. So $300 processing fee plus $70 per hour. So it's going to be T, it's going to be T. Assuming that Eliza and Dion work 40 hours at an event, expressing their combined earning. So the combined earning is going to be 100 plus 85T for the first person plus 310 plus 70T for the second person. So we can connect apple with apple, mangoes with mangoes. If I connect apple with apple, so it's going to be 410 plus, this is going to be 550T. And then simplify the expression, so what I did in part C. Using the expression from part C, determine Ellie's and Denise combined earning for 5 hours. So that is going to be 410 plus 155 times it by 5. So we can simply do the math. 410 plus 155 times it by 5. That is 1,000. Assuming that no booking is longer than 8 hours, who earns more money for the event that is 3 hours long? So this is an interesting question. So 8 hours. So we're gonna going back to see. There are 2 people here, Elise. So Elise is earning 100 plus 85T. So that is going to be 100 plus 85 times T. The maximum 8 hours. So we're gonna do 100 plus 85 times 8, 780, right? And the next one, who's that person? Next one, I don't know who the person is. Denise, whoever it is. 310 plus 70T. So how are they able to find that 310 plus 70T? So that's kind of little blood. Should be little adjusted.
Is this sheet for the polynomial listing or the monomial listing? Because I think it's from, I don't think this is the sheet for this. Because it's like there are questions on here that are not on here. You know what I mean?
All right, so now we can able to find out this 310 plus 70T, 310 plus 70, the T is 8 maximum. So that is 870. Now, based on this, we can clearly say who is making big bags. So that is going to be Danish, isn't it? All right. Determine a simplified expression to represent the difference between Elise and Denny's earning at an event at which they both work 3 hours. So how do I find the difference between that? So 310 plus 70T minus, next one is going to be 410, right? Plus 155T. So we need to simplify that. Hello. So if I'm going to simplify that, 310, so this is going to be simple common mistake. Did you do your homework? You can get the homework back to him, the one you handed it back. So we're going to be subtracted. So we can find out a simplified expression if we subtract it. So what I want you guys to do, there's a Jamboard I posted for today's class in Google Classroom. Can you guys please simplify that expression for me on the Jamboard? All of you? Simplify that expression for me on the Jamboard. Did you do all the questions?
I skipped all the days now.
Okay, so you have a handout, so you can ask me which question you didn't do. I'm going back to the word problem, and then we are on the number 13. So I want you guys online, simplify that expression for me on the Jamboard.
Which expression did you want us to simplify?
Sorry? The one I'm going to highlight here. Here we go.
Okay.
simplify this expression. Can you see that on the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Simplify that, please. Is it a good writing pen?
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Solid. Yeah, the big mix and it's cheaper pens, but big mix and solid ones, and a nice grip. Okay, you guys gonna do this on a Jamboard, my online course. You're gonna do on your notebook, simplify that expression. All right, now I need to go back and open the Jamboard. 14 lesson. Who's this guy? Okay, so he started to do this work. Okay, so you put things on the homework here, okay. But can you open the Jamboard, Taban, to do the work? Share emission. Okay.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Can we also work on question 15?
Sorry,
Question 15.
I'm gonna go through the word problem today. So one at a time. So we don't write plus or minus. So what is that? Sharon, we don't write plus or minus when we simplify. And Vaishali. Okay, so let's see what she's simplifying. Okay, you got the right one, Shirley. Okay, so let's see how these guys doing it. We just simplify the expression. The one just wrote it. You don't need to write anything. All you need to do is copy the highlighted expression and simplify. Can you see that? 310 plus 72 minus 400. Okay. So let's see what you're doing. 370. I put the bracket, so why don't you put the bracket? What's happened? What's happened in the bracket? Okay, so now that's your final answer. So what is your final answer? So you have, so you got minus 100 and you got 225T. Where is that coming from? Where is that 225 coming from? Okay, somebody's popping up, so I'm not sure who that person is. Let's this person in. Vaishali, okay. Coming back in another line. All right. So let's see. Let's see. I just got a couple of people got it. I'm gonna go back to see Tavan and to complete that. Tavan, did you click on the Jamboard?
Is it on the 14th one?
Yes.
Oh, I don't see it attached.
Sorry?
It's not attached for me.
No, it does attach. So what happened was you turn it in your work, so you're not seeing it. So unsubmit your work in the Google Classroom. Then only you can see the Jamboard. So you upload the last week homework question in the wrong place. There's an August 7 post, right? Supposed to go to the August 7 post. All right. I need to move on that. So I'm not sure how did you get 225 lady. So we are talking about this. So let's going back to Jenny. What did you get, Jenny?
I got the same thing.
What did you get?
Negative 100 plus 225.
Oh, negative 100 plus 225. Okay, so this is 310. I'm not sure where you guys getting the 225 from. 310 plus 70. What did I talk about last class when you have a negative sign in front of the bracket? What we have to do? Did I talk about we need to change the sign of every single term inside to its opposite? Yes. Every single step inside a bracket. So if I do that, this is 310 minus 410 negative 100. But 70 minus 155 is not 225. It's negative 85t. Make sense? Hello? All right. And the last one, in order for Eliza and Dion to make the exact same total learning for working the same number of hours at an event, for how long would they theoretically need to work at the event? So what they're asking this one, in order for Eliza and Dion to make exact same total earning, so they want it to make the same earning, for working for the same number of hours at the end, working for the same number of hours at the end, how long would they theoretically need to work at the event? So let's go back here, 310 plus 70t. The other one is 410 plus 155t, isn't it? So what they really want is how long they need to work in the same amount of time so that they will be making the same amount of money. So how do we find that? How long they have to work so that they will make the same amount of money? You guys can tell me the answer. Anyone can just turn on your mic and tell the answer on the chat. So how long they both need to work? How long they both need to work so that they will make the same amount of money? In other way, exactly how many hours, whether 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, they must need to work to make the same amount of money. You guys can tell me the answer for T, so I can substitute and see whether you guys are right. So you guys gonna do the math and let me know. I'm waiting for you guys to do the math.
I'm still a bit confused on how to do it.
You a bit confused? Just
Yeah.
give me one moment. Just one moment. Just need to check something here. Just give me a moment, guys. All right, so we're gonna go back to see. Anyone find the answer for this? Anyone find the answer for this? 310 plus. Hello? Anyone find the answer for this? Okay. So we're gonna go back to see how to find the answer for this. When they're making the same amount of money, what does that mean? The earning must be equal to this. Does everyone understand that? The earning must be equal to that. Does everyone understand this now? The earning, A earned supposed to be B, isn't it? So now we need to find a T. Let's make this expression true, right? Now, how do I find a T that make the expression true? This is a little challenging. How do I find the expression that's make the expression true? We need to solve for T. It's called solve for T. So we really need to solve for the T. So that's something we're going to focus on today, even though you might have learned things in grade 9. That's okay. So things you have learned in grade 9, that's okay. But I'm going to teach you that how to work with this. Today. So that's basically the word problem. Now going back to Tavan, you say 15? Hello? Hello.
Pardon? Yes, I said 15.
So to do 15?
Yeah.
Okay. The height in meters of the golf ball above the ground T seconds after it's hit, it is given by the expression. Similarly, the height of the baseball that is hit the same time as the golf ball, and then interpret the expression in the context of the situation. So let's see what's happening. So I see sometimes this is waiting for next, and I see from here. Can you see that? Okay. All right. So what's happening here? There are two expressions given to us. So this is expression 1. This is expression 2, isn't it? There are two expressions that you're talking about. This is expression 1, and then this is expression 2. Do you see that? It's an expression 1, and then like say expression 2, isn't it? Now, The height in meters of the golf ball above the ground in t-second after it is hit is given by the expression. Similarly, the height of a baseball that's hit in the exact same time the golf ball is represented by the expression minus 4.9 plus 20.4 t plus 2.4. The question is interpret the expression. So what the expression will stand for? Do you find it different? So can you guys tell me? So let's go back to Akshara. What do you think that's doing now? The first in the statement, the height in meters of a golf ball above the ground in a second. The next one say, similarly, the height of the baseball that is hit in the same exact same time in the golf ball is represented by the height of the baseball that is hit in the exact same time. So both expressions talking about how high. One expression is talking about the golf ball, the other expression is talking about baseball, isn't it? So the question here to you is, what's the difference? What that expression tells? Jenny, what do you think that expression, that subtract, that tells us? Sorry? The difference between baseball and golf ball, how big they are? The height, okay. It's actually going to be calculated the difference in height in a specific time, isn't it? So this is basically difference in height. I hope that my online folks are just understanding difference in height. Hi, my online folks, are you guys following that? Difference in height is a specific time?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Now simplify the expression. Can you guys please do the simplification? So this is simplifying the expression supposed to be easy. Can you guys do that, please? Did you do that, Jenny, as a homework? This question, you simplify that? Okay, so that's something you're marking it. So we need to simplify the expression. So I would like to see, I need to move on. So I'm going to show you how we can simplify. You just can see the answer here. So when we simplify the expression, so watch it, how I'm going to write it. Minus 4.9 t squared plus 20.4 t plus 2.4 minus, change. This minus will change, guys, the sign inside. So how that's going to be changed, the sign is going to be plus 4.9 t squared minus 20.8 t. Now we can collect the apple with apples, mangoes with mangoes. So if I do that, minus 4.9 plus 4.9 is gone. So you got 20.4 t minus 21.8 t plus 2.4. So if we do that 20.4 minus 21.8, which is going to be negative 1.4, isn't it? So that is negative 1.4 t plus 2.4. All right. Any questions you guys struggle with, you can let me know. So I'm going to move on. Any specific question you guys need help with? Any specific question you guys need help with?
Can we
Question
do
number 18. For the triangles shown below, the algebraic representations are given for the length of the two sides. If the perimeter of the triangle is determined, a simplified expression for the length of the third side. So let's going back to Akshara. How did you find the perimeter of a triangle? Sorry? You need help with that. So you guys didn't learn how to find the perimeter of a triangle in grade 8? All right, so I'm gonna going back to see whether you guys really have a teacher in a grade 8 math class. So, or somebody who only know French teach Ontario grade 8 math curriculum. So I'm gonna see why your teachers are get paid. You guys need to go back and ask them. Go back to the elementary school. How come you didn't teach it and get paid All right, so I'm gonna going back to partial sense geometry, and so we're gonna going back to measurements. Let's see, represent linear lines and angle, length, area, and volume. Actually, this is grade 7 math. Grade 8, they're actually teaching it in grade 8. So I'm gonna going back to Ontario, grade 7 math. Because if you guys don't know how to find the perimeter, so we need to see what really happened at school. So measurement. So circles, volume, and actually it's in grade 6 curriculum. All right. So Ontario, grade 6 math curriculum. All right. Right, Manon? We need to find out why these teachers are in us when these guys don't know what a perimeter of a triangle is. Is it a big problem?
Maybe they don't have enough time to cover it.
Do you know what? Finding the area of a triangle, not even in grade 6 curriculum. It's actually in grade 5 math. So two guys are 3 years far apart. If I prove it, if I can find that, if that in grade 5, then there's a big problem. That's right. Use the area relationship of rectangle, parallelogram, and triangles to develop formulas for the area of a parallelogram. You know what? They have been teaching this in grade 4. Because area is being introduced. They have been doing this in grade 4. Okay, so this is basically big problem. I know you guys are pandemic, but pandemic cannot be an excuse for not to learn. Right? Hello, sir. Pandemic
Yes, it
cannot be an
can.
excuse. What?
Yes, you can.
It can?
Yeah, because no, if they didn't get caught, they didn't know.
All right. Anyhow, so let me talk about perimeter. Did you guys hear the word perimeter? What is perimeter? Sorry? Sum of all sides. Okay, pretty straightforward. So if I want to walk across the triangle, how far I need to walk? So technically speaking, what they're talking about, if you add this side, so I don't know, when we don't know, we use a variable. I'm going to call side 1, and I'm going to call, let's call it different variables. So A, this is B, C. So the perimeter was A plus B plus C. If you add all 3 sides, you got a perimeter. But do we know what the perimeter is? We do, isn't it? Are you saying that? So let's put this way in number perspective. The perimeter of the triangle is 12 centimeter. And then the 2 sides are 3 and 4 centimeters. That does not make sense. The 3 sides are 4 and 3 centimeters. So the perimeter of the triangle is 12 centimeter, but 2 sides are 4 and 3. How would you find actually on the third side? So the perimeter is 12, but 2 sides are 4 and 3. So triangle has 3 sides. How would you find the third sides? What would you do? Or can you tell me how big is the third side is? You have to look at here. The perimeter is 12. 2 sides are 4 and 3. How would you find the perimeter, distance or length of the third side? Okay, sorry? Multiply. Okay. I'm going to go back to my online. Taban. Perimeter is 12. 2 sides are 4 and 3. How would you find the other side?
Pardon?
The perimeter is 12. The other 2 sides are 4 and 3. How would you find the third side? And we talk about a perimeter of a triangle is you need to add all three sides together. Jenny?
One minus the 4 and 3.
Okay, subtract the 4 and 3 from 12. Because if you add all three, you got 12. To get the third one, you need to subtract. Isn't it? Make sense? Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. To find the third side on this question, all we need to do is, guys, from the perimeter, x plus 13, we need to subtract the sum of the two sides. 2x squared minus 4x plus 8 plus 3x squared plus 5x minus 2. Isn't it? Are you following that? Okay, you need to simplify that, guys. I don't know how they see your answer. Did you do? You didn't do that question, and you didn't do the question. Okay, can you? Did you do this question? Okay, can you simplify the next question, please? Copy down. Simplify the next question. So while you guys doing, I'm going to talk to you. So yesterday I got an email from somebody emailed me to my Math Emperor email. It's basically says, what? Oh, yes. So first of all, do you see something here? Do you see that? What happened to that? What happened to that? You didn't copy that? Forget? Okay, now you need to collect the likely terms. So apple has two cones here, x squared. You can think about like no cone. If there's no horn, then it's going to be x, right? So if you can't visualize it, you can draw pictures. So what I will do, if I find algebra is really tough, I will say, you know what, x squared is an apple. So I will draw an apple. So if I have 2x squared, I will draw two apples. So I will do and then if I have minus, I will put that. I will come up with some pictures for my x or smiley face. So that is my x. So if I have 2x, then I will write it back. Two smiley faces. Now we have numbers, isn't it? I will keep the numbers. Okay, so I know the letters are scary. So we will. So that's another way to do. So you can rewrite the whole thing. For example, you got 2x squared, isn't it? So I will just go back to apple, draw it. So I will draw one apple. And I will draw another apple. You see that? Then I got an x. So x is smiley face, isn't it? Make sense? Then 13, I'm just going to keep the 13. So plus 13. right? Then I need to simplify inside a bracket. So I will redo it again. I got 2 apples, because 2x squared, isn't it? And x I say just use a smiley face. So I need negative smiley faces. I need 4 smiley faces, right? So you can do that. You can visualize that on that way, right? That's another way to go. But this is the best way to go without making mistake. Because you see 2 apples, subtracting 2 apples, no apples, isn't it? But here's a problem when you go this way. You won't be able to answer any questions on your test every night. There's no way. So we need to collect the life of time. So who is popping up? Is it person join or just okay? So I'm gonna going back to show you how we're gonna be collect the life of time, guys. Watch this. So let's rewrite this expression here to have it says yes. So I'm gonna rewrite this expression here. 2x squared plus x plus 13 minus 2x squared minus 4x plus 8 plus 3x squared plus 5x minus 2, isn't it? Okay, guys, watch this. 2x squared plus x plus 13 minus, we need to collect the likely term. I'm going inside the bracket. So I'm looking at the mangoes. Highlight the mangoes. Have a color pen. You can color pen. So I highlight the x squared. And I see it's a 2x squared plus 3x squared. It's 5x squared. Then I'm going to take another color pencil. So this time, different color pencil. So you're going to going back to see the x's. So I'm going to highlight the x's. So that is minus 5x plus 5x, minus 4x plus 5x is going to be positive x. Then I got the number. Just color it. So there's no shortage for the color, right? And then 8 minus 2, isn't it? That's going to be 6. And then if you're looking for the color pens, go to Walmart. You can see a good quality of these guys in color pen. They're selling it. I bought this. Less than your McDonald's ice cream. The corn. You see that? It's a really good one. Go and get it. It's come in the pack with orange, pink, whatever the color you wanted to call it. Take that in and circle it the way I'm doing it so you won't make a mistake. Right? I just collect the likely terms. All right. So now we got a minus in front of the bracket, isn't it? So what is a step when we have a minus? What we have to do? What I'm talking about for the minus. You see that? Let me highlight again. So let me highlight the bracket. You see that I have a bracket here, I have a bracket here. So when we have a bracket, what we have to do? Simplify. Okay, Jenny, when you have a bracket and then there's a minus sign, what we have to do? So it's a sign. Didn't we talk about it? So minus 5x squared minus x minus 6, right? Then watch this. So what is the next step? What is the next step? What is the next step? Sorry? No, it is not. What is the next step I talk about? Let's see. What is the next step? Shiran, what is the next step? Vaishali, what is the next step? Nishal, what is the next step?
You need to collect the like terms.
No, it's not. What is the next step? I just showed you. What?
Move them all beside each other.
Sorry?
Move them all beside each other. Like all the
No. No. I was talking about this just few minutes before. You guys can't really see what I have done in here. But these guys know what exactly I've done. What is the next step? I just mentioned it. You need to go to Walmart, get a color pen. Then just underline the likely terms. You need to color it. That's the next step. Next step is not collecting. We need to color it. So we're going to go ahead and color it. I got my apple. So I just yellow apple. I color the yellow apples. Then I'm going to go on to color my mangoes. Okay, my mangoes are colored. Then I'm going to color the numbers. Your numbers can be colored together. Okay, cool. That's not really good color. It's just taking up So I'm not sure what color. Okay, light blue. I don't know, light green. Okay, let's color it. Okay, you guys see that? I color it with a sign. Watch this. Color it with a sign, isn't it? Now let's look at the yellow mangoes, yellow apples. 2 yellow apple, subtract 5 yellow apple. -3 apples, isn't it? Sure. X minus X gone. 13 minus 6 is gone in +7. Are you guys following that? Are you guys following that?
Yes.
Cool. All right, can we move on? All right, so what we're gonna do next is, we're done. I think that question is done. So we really need to move back to today's lesson, guys. So you guys gonna be just looking at the today's lesson. So there's a 2 things on the today's lesson. I'm gonna come back. This is solving 2-step equations. So we're gonna learn how to solve 1-step equations. So I do have this handout posted for you guys there, and then you guys will have this handout solving. This is 2-step. No, I trained that 1 step. I'm not sure. 2 steps, 3 steps, 2 steps. Oh, I print both of them are 2 steps. And then that's I printed as 2 steps. Okay, that's okay. So you guys will, okay, you guys are gonna copy down the examples here on your notebook. So we're gonna learn that what does solving equation mean, and then how we're gonna work with. So we're gonna going back to say solving equations. So solving equations, basically, we're gonna talk about solving 1-step equation. So on me, you will get only 1 step involved in the equation. So before I just going back to solving equation, let's go back to small picture. So let's think about a weighing machine. So it's a machine. All right. So now, on one side of the machine, I have X kilogram plus another Y kilogram, another 5 kilogram. So this is I have, and here in this side of the machine, I have 10 kilogram. So you can see it's balanced. So it is not moving up or down, it's balanced. So the question here is, if it is balanced, what we know about the system, or what do we know about the balance? So it is balanced. So it's a weighing machine, is balanced. Let's call this a right side, left side, and the right side. So left side and right side. So you have balances on both left side and right side. The question here is, if it is balanced, what I can tell about the system now? Jenny, if this is balanced, it's not moving up or down. It's perfectly staying there. So what I can tell about this weighing system?
Something plus X equals.
No. What I can tell about the system now? It's balanced. Okay, Sharon, what I can tell about the system?
But sorry?
What I can tell about the system, sir?
X is X
No,
plus
no,
five
no,
is
no, no. I'm not talking about X here. Okay, let's go back to Vaishali or Tavan or Nishal. What I can tell about the system? I don't
They're
want to see it.
equal.
What is equal?
X plus 5 and 10.
No, 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 no. I don't want X at all. I don't want you to talk about X. What we can tell about the system? Nishal, we put weights in it, weights. And right now it's balanced. What I can tell about the system? I want in plain English. Somebody who's not math literate can understand this. The left side balance must be equal to the right side balance. Isn't it? The left side balance must be equal to the right side balance. I didn't use any jargon words. I didn't use X. I didn't say X plus 5. The left side balance must be equal to the right side balance. Is everyone seeing that? Yes? So here's my question. If I remove 5 from the left side, how would I make sure it is still balanced, Akshara? If I remove this balance from here, how do I make sure it's still balanced? Yeah. The 10 is still there. But if I take, okay, let's go back here. So this is called up. This is called down, okay? You tell me if I take 5 from the left, in which direction my balance will move, up or down? Sorry, which one will go to the down? The left will go to the down. Why left will go to the down? So this is called living experience. No one really go for shopping. I mean, if you go to shopping, your parents buy it and parents pay for it. You just come in. Have you ever shopped groceries? No, first. Did you go and buy it and pay for it? No, you don't. So that's the problem concept. So how come if I take 5 out, it will go down? Like, we're not talking about math. If I take the 5, right now it's balanced, but it took the 5 out, how it will go down? Is it going down mean should have more weight? Huh? Is it going down? When it will go down? When do you think it's go down? Okay, 2 people sitting here, okay? So let's think about this person has 100 kilogram. This person has only 50 kilogram. Okay, which person will go up? Which person will go down? Seesaw. Let's think about seesaw. This person has 100 kilogram. This person has only 50 kilogram. Which person will go down? 50 will go down. Okay, I can't take you guys to a seesaw. This one I need to do on a seesaw. I need to take to the park and then put 2 people to have fun. Okay, guys. So the more weight will go down, the less weight will go up. So right now, if I'm going to take 5 out, what is exactly going to happen? 5 is less weight, so I'm removing a weight, then this is going to come down, this is going to go up. My question is, how do I make sure when I take the 5 out, it is not going to move up or down? That's the question. So let's go back to Nishal. What should I do, Nishal? If I remove the 5 on the left side, my seesaw won't move. What should I need to do?
You
What
could
should I-
you could
Sorry?
you could divide 10, so you could like put instead like you could divide 10 by 2, and then you could put 5 in
You can
the
divide 10 by 2. Okay, I'm gonna come back. Come on. So what should I do? This 10 mean, you can think about there are 10 1 kilogram, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 1 kilogram, okay? There are
Okay.
10 1 kilogram. So Tawan, what should I do if I take 5 kilogram from the left side to make sure my seesaw won't move?
If you take 5 out.
Take
And on the other side, what's on the other side then?
the right side, sir, there are 1 kilogram each, 10 of them.
I'm not sure.
Meaning, let me ask you the right question. I put 10, what?
Yes, say it again.
Okay.
No, I just don't know what you said.
Okay, basically I have 10 1 kilogram on the right side.
Sure,
Now I remove the 5 kilogram out from the left side
sure.
to keep my balance still balanced.
Okay.
What should I need to do the right side?
Is there nothing in the right side?
What?
There's nothing in the right side.
No, there are 5.
Yeah.
There are 10 1 kilogram on my right side.
Okay. Yeah,
So-
oh, sorry, is there anything on the left side?
Yeah, I have X plus 5 kilogram on the left side.
Yeah.
If I remove the 5 kilogram, what should I do to the right side to keep it still balanced? Take 5 kilogram out. Remove the 5 kilogram, remove 5 of them out. If I remove 5 of them out, that's balanced the 5 kilogram, I remove this side. Isn't it? So therefore, do we find that X must be 5 kilogram? Because it's balanced. You only have X on the other side. And you got 5 on the other side, isn't it? So it's balanced. Again,
I feel like this is a very complicated way of teaching that. though.
what?
I think this is more complicated.
No, it is not a more complicated way. The problem here is, if I'm going to be teach that move this, that side, they're going to remember it.
Okay.
They don't know why we're doing it. I'll tell opposite operation is vaporized.
Okay.
The best thing to do at school, I actually bring a weighing machine and do that. Just have different, I can show you simulation in a moment, right? So the problem is, this is called living experience. You guys never went for shopping. And for sure, did you do grocery shopping, sir?
Yeah.
When did you start it? When you went to Queens?
Yeah. By myself, yes. Yeah.
Yes, so he started when he was actually studying away. You know, when I was doing grocery shopping, when I was in grade 3. When I was in grade 3, I needed to do grocery shopping. So shop is right across the home. You cross the street, jaywalk, you want to call. You go there, you get up bread in the morning. You need to get your milk in the morning, and then you need to get the newspaper in the morning. And sometimes your mom will say that, okay, get an eggplant or just dal and so and so and so. They will give you 50 rupees or 20 rupees. You need to make sure to bring the right change. You know what will happen if you didn't bring the right change? No, they don't hit. They simply send you back to the shop again. Go and get the right change. And the shopkeeper will yell at you rather than your parents beating you up. The shopkeeper will yell at you from in front of all the people. You don't know math. You don't need count it back. And you will be feel shameful there in front of the rest of the old people waiting there. And then you will never forget how to do the mental math, including taxes, whatever you want to call. You remember it. And then shopkeeper will actually in front of you measure sugar. You watch it. Is this guy really putting the right weight here? And then if this is going up and down, you will yell at the shopkeeper, hey, it's not balanced. Just put more 100 gram there. Because they want to make money. So they say, okay, this is correct. So we see it. We see how does this work. Okay, so what we want to do, guys, we're going to see solving equations. So let's go back to what solving equation is. In this example, on the left side, I get an expression x plus 5, isn't it? In the right side, I got 10, isn't it? So we asked what is x is. You have done this before. Guess and check. My son know how to do guess and check. He'll tell us 5. Now I'm gonna going back to say -2 is equal to -12. So let's going back to Vaishali. Vaishali, what should I put inside the box?
In the box,
Mm-hmm.
you should put -10.
You need to put -10. You got it right. She guessed it correct. Oh, she have a strategy. That's correct. Let me put this one again. So now going back to Jenny, what should I put inside the box?
-9.
-9. If I put -9 plus 5, that is equal to -4. So that's guess is not right. So let's go back to Sharon. What should I put inside the box?
-19.
-19. Okay, that's right. Right? Makes sense. But now we have a problem. It's not easy to guess it. Well, I might guess it, but it's not quite easy to guess it. So we're gonna learn a technical way to solve equations. So you guys gonna copy down this example. So let's go back to example 1. X plus 5 is 18. Well, if I don't have an X, you know that by guess, the answer is supposed to be 13, right? But what we're gonna do, we call is the opposite operation. We want just X itself. So we look at this and then say, hey, 5 is added to X. 5 is added. So the opposite operation for the addition is subtraction. The opposite operation for subtraction is addition. The opposite operation for the multiplication and division for the division is multiplication. So we see X is added with the 5, isn't it? So what we did, the opposite operation for addition is subtraction. We did subtract 5 both sides. Did you guys see that? 5 subtract 5, 18 subtract 5. Now what is 5 subtract 5? 0. 18 subtract 5, 13. So we got the answer. Did you guys see that example? Okay, let's go back to the next example. K minus 6 is 9. Now with the K, 6 is being subtracted, isn't it? We're subtracting the 6. So what we're doing the opposite operation, we're going to add 6 both sides. You can see we got the answer, 15. Makes sense? All right, now let's go back to example 3. Can you just copy down the example for your reference? Copy the example.
Is it okay if we do it on paper?
Yes, you guys can do it on paper. You got your iPad?
I did, yeah.
Yeah? Where do you got it? Costco?
Yeah, Costco.
Which one?
The 11, like the 11-inch Air, iPad Air.
Yeah, which Costco?
Oh, I don't know, it's online.
Oh, you guys go online and then pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, they deliver it to our home.
Home.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it quick?
I don't know.
Like less than a week.
Yeah.
Because last week when we talking about you didn't order it.
Yeah. It was definitely like within like 3 or 4 days, yeah.
Wow. And then how do you like it?
I didn't set it up yet, but
Well, I'm other way around. When I place the order on Amazon, I will keep on checking the day of delivery and say that how many stops they need to come in. And then if I'm just outside, the moment I see they come in, I will stop doing my work and come back and just see and feel it and open it. All right. I don't have a patience, especially a tech product coming. I can't wait to just open immediately and set it up. Okay. Are you guys okay? You all good? Okay, can we go back to the third example? So third example with the X, what's happening to the 3, Jenny? What is 3 is doing with -3 is doing with X?
It's getting the 9.
With the X,
Oh,
it's multiplied. It's -3 times X, isn't it? What is the opposite operation for multiplication? Division. So we divided by -3 both sides. So we got -7, isn't it? Okay. Example 4 is nothing other than you need to simplify the left side first. We learned it. 3x minus 2x. 2 minus will make that positive, isn't it? So it's positive 2x. The other side, negative 45 plus 15, negative 30. So all we're doing is we're dividing by 5 both sides, right? Hello, my folks online. You guys are not speaking. Did you guys really understand what's going on?
Yes.
Thank you. I only hear one voice.
Yes.
Thank you. Do you guys understand? Learning online is not fun. Especially learning math online is not quite fun. It's very easy. You will be chilling on the other side. All right. So can we move back to some examples? You guys going to copy down the example. Ready? All right, my first example. So you guys going to solve for x. That's my first example. You're going to do it. My second one, I'm going to copy it. My third one, I'm going to write it here on the side. Copy that on the Jamboard. All right, you guys copy those 3 examples and complete it, please, on the Jamboard. Show me all the steps comes along the way. I'm sorry. Verify this pen is smoother when you start the mark.
Yeah.
This will cause nothing rather than it's gonna make some. So each of the case, I need to find out how to lock them. Because on the corner, I bought it from Costco, but somehow it doesn't have the like safety lock. So the bigger ones has it, this one. All right, let me check your work, guys. Done? You can see the question. Okay, let me zoom. Is it good enough? Okay, let me get the person in. I'm gonna check your work on the jam. Are you done? Plus 12. Let me raise that ugly 12. Right, nice 12. Plus 12. Okay, cool. Fix my sign faces here. So in the example, you see I'm showing a step that I'm doing both sides, right? So how did you get the answer? Because on all these ones, it took me 1, 2, 3 steps. How do you get the answer on the second step? Lenny, you say -2 plus 2. And why are you doing -2 here? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna go back to see. Do you understand that you still need to show the step? You didn't understand that? Okay. Let me go back to what these guys doing online. All right, so I got Nishal's work. Correct. Nishal, all those are the example. And then, okay, you did the first page. You keep going. Cool.
I need help with the third question.
Who is that? Nishal?
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's see what does this guy's doing. Okay, so you got rights. Vaishali, okay. That's Vaishali. Okay. So I wrote Vaishali on the first question, -12, but I'm not sure how did you miss that. Okay. All right, now I need to see Tavan's works. You're not using the Jamboard, sir? Okay. All right.
No, I did it on the Jamboard.
All right, so I'm gonna going back to here. So, lady, you need to write this down. So x -2 mean the opposite operation is adding 2. I'm not sure you adding 2. Did you add 2? Okay. So this is x -12 plus 2. What did you get? Huh? What is the other side? What would you get on the right side? Well, how much? -10 is right. So this one, the opposite operation. So we're gonna divide it by 5 both side. I can do that on the next step here. So if I divide it by 5, x equal to -7. Now this one, you need to simplify. -2x, I'm talking about when you have a positive sign, when we simplify, open the bracket, we simply keep the sign in front of the number. So this is -2x, -3x. -2 plus 12 is, so what is -2 plus 12? -2 plus 12? Sorry?
-2 plus 12 is
-10.
positive 10.
Positive 10 is positive 10. Okay. Now, -2, -3 is -5x is positive 10. So to find x, we're gonna divide it by -5. So we will get x equal to -2. Make sense? Are you following that? Okay, guys. So now we're gonna go back to some questions here, one-step equations for practice. So there's a good amount of questions here, one-step equations. I didn't really see anything that's difficult, but I would like to see a specific question you guys will do for me. So we're gonna do number 5D. Everyone copy number 5D, please. Number 5D on your notebook and solve with number 5D. Number 5D. All right. All you should have done at this point. Let's see what you guys do. Should be pretty straightforward. Okay, correct. And what did I write? And then how do you get positive 12? -15 plus 2 is positive 12. Okay, fix that. We don't write equal sign here. Equation, only need equal sign here. Okay. All right. Okay, what is next step? Divide. Divide by how much? Yes, divided by 3. Okay, so Taban, what do you get for x, sir? Taban. What is the value of x?
For D, right?
Yes.
Sorry, just give me a second. So I got
So I'm gonna take up the solution. 8x minus 3x, 5x is gonna be 3x, guys. Minus 15 plus 3 is gonna be -12.
Wow.
So to find x value, we're gonna divide both sides by 3x equal to -4. Make sense? All right. So I want you guys to, if you have a question, you can ask it, so you guys gotta do now. J for me, please. Number 6J. All the steps, number 6J. All right, you stand?
Can I give my answer?
Just give me one moment. So that is not correct. So step is missing. Yes, what do you get, sir?
For J, I got -6. Y minus -6.
For what? No, y is equal to, what do you get for y? Y is equal to -6?
Oh, sorry, no.
Okay, I'm waiting, and let me see what you get. So what's happened in the negative when you tell me? How does it into punctuating?
Combine like terms. Y minus 6.
Y is equal to how much, sir?
Y minus 6.
You need to tell y is equal to, not y minus. It said y is equal to 6?
Yes.
Because we want what is y is equal to. Okay, so you got y is equal to 6. And then you got y is equal to 6 too? Jenny, what did you get? Y is equal to -6. What did you get? Y is equal to -6. Okay, why Charlie, what did you get?
I got y is equal to -30.
She got y is equal to -30. Okay, you got some good elementary school teacher. I heard from your mom. So tough math teacher. All right, that's the right answer. Let's see what's wrong with you guys here. This is positive 12. You all rolled. -18. Opposite operation here is subtract 12 both sides, isn't it? So y plus 12 minus 12 is -18, -12. Yes? Make sense? Does it make sense? So what is that? Y is equal to -30, isn't it? Are you guys following that? All right. So what I want to go back. I'm gonna go back to a little difficult. Well, not quite difficult one. So we're gonna going back to do. Can you guys do 8K, please? K. Okay, you guys done? All right. I'm gonna go back to my online folks to ask what the answer is. All right. So let's start from Taman. What did you get, sir?
I'm still doing it.
You're still working on it. Okay. What did you get? OX. Sorry. Louder, please. Come on. Just I have voice. Project a voice. You can scream. You say 0.3. Okay, you got 0.3. Okay, what did you get, Jenny? Jenny got -3. Sharon, what did you get?
I got -3.
You got -3. So I'm not sure how did you get 0.3. Let me see where is 0.3 coming from. And Q. Did you get your homework handed back to him?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So I know exactly what you're doing is, and then you kind of ate your negatives. So what happened to the negatives? What happened to these negative data? -25, -23. How that became +48? Can you tell me how did you get that positive 48? Huh? Okay, I told you, you can use a number line. You can think about $25 lost and another $23 lost. Overall, did you lose or gain? Lose. So lose mean is going to be negative number. So this will make this positive. We talk about it when you open the bracket. 16x is equal to negative 48. So to find the answer, we're going to divide it by 16. I'm not sure you're dividing by 48. We haven't been doing that. We divided by who's in front of the x. What's happened to the x? This gives x equal to negative 3. All right, guys. So I thought I print out the worksheet for the homework, but it's posted in the Google Classroom and OneNote. This particular worksheet, I miss it. So you need to actually going back to your Google Classroom to access this handout, which I missed it. I posted these 2-step 1. The rest of the word problem is going to be a homework. Make sense? Okay, so we're gonna moving back to now. We're gonna moving back to now where I am. 14 lesson. We're gonna going back to this 2-step equation. So it's 2-step equation. I think I printed out. So you guys gonna get the 2-step equations worksheet, and then 2-step equation is. Okay. So that is going to be 2-step equation. Actually, I do print it 1-step equation. You know what? I do have the homework for the 1-step equation because I did print that last class. So you have a copy of this. So that is solving 1-step equation. That's your homework sheet. Solving 1-step equation homework sheet is here. Listing that. Solving 1-step equation homework sheet is here. Okay, so you can do that. So that homework sheet is here. Now we're gonna move back to solving 2-step equation. So you guys gonna watch this now. All right, guys. Now in the 1-step equation, we only do 1 step, only 1 operation. Here we're going to do 2 steps. Let's explain what are the 2 steps. First, the 3 is added with a 2x, isn't it? So first step, we subtract the 3, both sides. That is the first step. Because we want to get rid of that 3. We have been doing that. Addition, subtraction, addition, isn't it? Now, when we do that, we only left over with 2x. But we want to solve for x. So we need to divide it by 2. So why 2-step? Subtraction is done, division is done, isn't it? And then you can see same example here repeating. So now let's going back here on the third example. Third example, you need to simplify first. 8 minus 5 is 3. 3x minus 5x, 2x. Then it's 2-step. Why 2-step? 17 is being subtracted, as you can see. 17 is being subtracted. Oops, I need to use my highlighter. 17 is being subtracted both sides. Then you got negative 14. Then you need to divide it by -2. So this is step 1. This is step 2. Are you just following that? And then another example with the 2-step. So in a 2-step, you need to do add or subtract first. And then the second step, you're going to do the division. So if you guys got the 2-step, let's going back to straight into the practice question here to work with 2 steps. So this is verbal. State the operation in order that could be applied to both sides of the equation to solve for the unknown. What are the operations you have to do? You're going to tell me addition, subtraction, subtraction, addition, subtraction, multiplication, multiplication, addition, multiplication, subtraction, whatever you want to call it. So let's ask each one of you. So let's going back to Jenny. What are the 2 operations I have to do to solve for it? In the order. Yeah.
Division.
Correct. Akshara. Correct. Sharon.
Yeah.
What operation you have to perform so for C?
Division and then subtraction.
Division and subtraction
Yeah.
in the order.
Oh. Yeah. Division and then subtraction.
No, subtraction and division. What you're talking about, man? You have to move the 10 first. You need to subtract the 10 first, then only do the division. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, Tawan. What did you do for D?
For D,
No, D, sir, D. I'm on D.
yeah, D.
Okay. What two operations you had to perform?
I did subtraction and
Can you
addition.
tell me which one you need to subtract?
For
So
subtraction,
always, first step, look at what's go with the variables. So with the
Okay.
variable, on the side of the variable, you got -11 and -3y. So the 11 is being subtracted from the variable and -3 is multiplied to the variable. So what opposite operation you have to do, sir? You need to add 11 both sides and then divide it by -3. So let me show you how that works. So we have to add 11 both sides.
Okay.
So -5 plus 11, -3, 5, -11 plus 11. So this is going to be +6 is equal to -3y, isn't it? Then what do? We divide it by 3 both sides, -3. So y is equal to -2. Are you following that? Hello? Okay. You guys going to do number 3. Simplify the left and right sides of the equation to express the equivalent two-step equation. So you guys going to number 3F. Simplify, don't solve for it. Just simplify into a simple expression possible. Don't solve for it. Simplify. So that it will look like a simple two-step equation. So TDSP releases the highest scores on 2024-25. They all got 99 point average, and one of the students from virtual school.
Yeah, well, that explains it, doesn't it?
But you know what the sad part is? It is really sad. None of them going for any engineering related fields.
Really? Like, what are they doing in science?
One of them is going for some arts and science, another one going to Western, one is going to Queen's business, another one going to Western health science, something like that, another one arts. I didn't see a single kid, all these 3 got 99, get accepted to Waterloo program or choosing Waterloo.
Yeah. I feel like maybe those kids that were in high school, like, I don't think that, I feel like their high school teachers would not give them that high, you know what I mean? Like, isn't engineering like more of like a harder course? I mean, or like any tech courses? Like, they're harder in general, so maybe they're just not getting those marks.
Oh yeah, that's true too. Like if you take less than tech.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys simplify this? You need a calculator to simplify that? Okay, cool. You done? Did you simplify this? Let's see, how do you simplify? Okay, what is -4 minus 2? What is this and that? Simplify 2. Simplify the one on the left side, simplify the one on the right side. Let me see what you're doing. What A, B, C, D? What is this A, B, C, D?
Oh.
Huh? I only asked you to do one question. I asked you to do 3F.
Oh.
And then what you doing? Okay. And you also bored?
Yeah. I think
It's funny that when I teach you, I just give a word, right? I don't really used to write. The worst case scenario, I used to only check, like sometime, right? And then I don't write, I don't do any writing at all. Okay, so I teach computer science online, not math. But I find out my ink filled in, finished less than a week.
Oh,
Because all I do is I just board and then scribble.
It's expensive too, so.
What?
It's expensive too, isn't it?
Sorry?
Isn't the ink expensive?
The Vegas is not expensive.
Oh,
If you buy a bottle, and let's say you're taking a course, like let's say you're taking solid math, that should get a lot of writing. I think that yes, that's a course that would get a lot of writing. You're good for a year.
Oh,
Ink bottle, but the ink bottle is $14.
oh, okay. Not bad.
Yeah.
It's just the pen that's expensive.
Well, you can still get a cheaper pen, cheap.
Right, but yours is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice feeling. No one asked me like, what are you carrying here?
I know people can tell it's a pen.
What?
I feel like people can tell it's a pen.
Yeah, but no one asked like looking at his goals and they say, I would like to have a conversation. All right, so let's go back here. -4 plus -2 is -6. And 6 minus 2x, these two make it +8. So -6 is equal to 14 minus 2x. Is that exactly what they want us to do? Make sense? Okay, guys, now we're gonna go back. Is everyone following that? Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So can you guys do on the Jamboard a 4G? 4G on the Jamboard, please. So yes, so just today or day before just today, I got an email from somebody introduced. So it is my name is Ilmarik and I was referred to you by a friend who spoke highly of YouTube services. I'm currently looking for assistant in math and would greatly appreciate the opportunity. Welcome. Please let me know if you have any availability in details. So I just responded and said, this is how much I charge for individual classes, and so on, so on, so. And then he say, can you arrange for a free demo class? I say, sorry, I don't do any free classes. You're gonna come back.
Wait, is he like white?
I'm not sure. Somebody reach out. They know. I don't do any free classes, demo classes.
Yeah.
I charge for my time.
Yeah.
So you have to just pay to see if you like it or not.
I feel like people don't like that though.
What?
Not a very good business model, but
Which one?
pay like because like usually people do expect usually like first class like but if you don't want to, that's your choice.
Yeah. I think that Olympiad School, what they do is they do the first class for free, but if you come back to second class, they charge for your first class.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
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 I feel like you could have said something like that and it would have made sense. Like
But-
you would have agreed with that, but it's okay.
Well, my model is whoever referred to another parent, and I'm just teaching it. You just find my online and ask for it. Do demo class, no, I charge for first class. They come in. They just say instead of 1 class, right? I want to take 3 classes per week. Okay, what did you get, Pavan, for P? Pavan,
I got 90 equals 17.
are you doing 4G, sir?
Oh, they said B for a second, sorry.
I asked for you. I even circled that question. Okay. So what did you get, Jenny?
I did solve that.
You got stuck. Which part you stuck?
When you turn I did 18p plus 22.
Okay, so you say 18p plus 22 is equal to 22, correct? Then we want to, looking at the variable side. So in the variable side is plus 22. So with the variable, 22 is added. What is the opposite operation for addition? What?
Subtraction.
So we're gonna subtract 22 both sides. Right? So that gives us 18p is equal to 0. The only way you can get that correct, so we're gonna do opposite operation, we're gonna divide it by p. We're gonna divide it by, 18 both sides. So P is equal to 0. Right? Are you following that? Make sense? All right. So let's have fun. 8F. Question number 8F. So we'll wind up with that question.
Can I do it on paper?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
Any more weeks back to school? I got the students, I got my classes.
Well, it's fun for you. It's fun to go back to school if you're making money. That's always fun.
Not necessary, and not necessarily. There's a lot, especially this time of the year. Maybe if I don't have my role as a department head, or department head, just people will come at technology fail like that. Where is this project? Where is this? This is not working. That is not working now. Do we have a textbook? Do you have a pen, pencil, eraser?
Yeah.
I have teachers. I
Put
have
it off on someone else. They go ask the secretary again.
right. Okay. Yeah.